Good evening, Dr. Nick. My name is Tang Xinping, number metric A22A2011. I'm the leader of the group number 8 with my team member, which is Yap Hui Ying, Ng Yi Wei, Wong Kang En, Lin Jiawei, and Lin Zhongjing. Today, we're going to discuss the topic about Mr. DIY.
Good morning, Dr. Nick. My name is Lim Jiawei and my metric number is A22A0641. I come from Group 8. Today, we want to present our assignment. Our assignment title is Mr. DIY. First, I want to talk about the breakout of the retail store. The type of retailing format of a Mr. DIY is a multi-channel retailing. The first store opened by Mr. DIY is opened at Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, KL in July 2005 year. Mr. DIY has over 335 stores across Malaysia. They also have sales 10 categories of sales items. Mr. DIY also combined with the large retailers as the right shopping mall owners located in Malaysia. Mr. DIY also launched a new ventures such as Mr. Toys and Mr. Taller.
Hi, Dr. Nick. My name is Yap Hui Ying. My matrix number is A22A0512. I will present the part of who is the target market. For retailer, determining the target market is very important. Without knowing the target market of the business, it will only waste of time and money. Therefore, retailer will facing the business failure. The target market of Mr. DIY is various. Most of them are aged between 17 to 60. They are housewife, student, and family. Mr. DIY Penggelan Cepa is near to the higher education institution, including UMK, Mahat Sains Tok Guru, Institution Pendidikan Guru, and more. The customer income range is around 800 ringgit Malaysia to 5,500 ringgit Malaysia. Mr. DIY aimed to give customer a bright and spacious, top-notch and organized display. In front of each row, there will be an indicator board to show to the customer to help them to find the item they need faster. The worker of Mr. DIY also make sure that there is no vacancies for item on the shelf to meet the customer need. Besides that, each customer follow their own set of shopping and buying pattern. For Mr. DIY customer, they will compare products in the same category but from different brands. Example, a housewife is comparing the garbage bag between 20 pieces with the size 60 cm times 80 cm and 10 pieces with the size of 80 cm times 100 cm.
My name is Lin Zhongjing. Today, I would like to present one of the part of our retail assignments. That is merchandise mix. There are three parts in merchandise mix. That is merchandise assortment plans, private brands, and merchandise return policy platforms. Alright, now I will start with merchandise assortment plans. Merchandise assortment plans will determine the range, variety, price, and promotional strategy of products carried in Mr. DIY. Let's turn to the private brand of Mr. DIY. Mr. DIY brands were created to serve the needs of today's household. Mr. DIY brand is the best option for everyone in every category, including domestics, electrical, hardware, stationery, sport, and car accessory, because of its value for money and commitments to upholding its brand's promise of always low price. This point, which is merchandise return policy platforms. For this part, Mr. DIY to ensure its customers have a positive shopping experience, Mr. DIY has implemented a comprehensive merchandise return policy. This policy offers customer easy to use online portals, money back guarantees, comprehensive returns instructions, and flexible returns option.
Next, I'm going to discuss about location. Mr. DIY is located in Pangkalan Chepa, which is near with Hypermarket Pantai Timur, Watsons, Asmo Bookstore, and other food and beverage store, and university and secondary school, which is easy access to the consumer and customer. The target of customer for Mr. DIY are mostly student and housewife. Students walk to Mr. DIY from UMK only need 8 minutes. The distance from UMK to Mr. DIY only 650 meters. Students no need goes with public transportation. Mr. DIY is easy to access with gadgets and handsets. Outside Mr. DIY is available free parking lots to consumer who is going to Mr. DIY to buy their essential and needs.
Next, we will discuss about the appearance of Mr. DIY. The elements of the store environments, which are store layout, design, and visual merchandising techniques, are consistent with the exterior of the store and are kept simple. The store is located near to a hypermarket and it has constant customer flows. For the store layout, Mr. DIY chose to keep their shop entrance open and apply grid layout inside, so that the products can show to the customer in one grace and customer could go into the shop easily. For the design, Mr. DIY did not decorate too much in its shop and all the walls and floors are occupied with merchandise displays. There only provide sufficient lighting and signatures to guide the customers. This is because the shop owners wants to maximum the exposure of the products. After that, the visual merchandising techniques used are consistent too. The exterior design of Mr. DIY are always brown brick wall with their signature yellow logo on it. Even their own brand have their red logo name on every product. This allows customers to feel familiar whenever they enter the store. The store's ambience is consistent with the merchandise presented too. There did not play any background music in the store. This is to give a quiet environment to shop in when customers choose between various types of products. Mr. DIY has its virtual concept for their shops, which is an online shopping website, mrdiy.com.my, showing all their promotion activities.
Hello Dr. Lee, my name is Angiba and my matrix number is A22A0684. Today I would like to talk about fixtures, lighting, highlight merchandise. Mr. DIY used ambient lighting to show the overall store lighting. Customer won't be attracted to any products because Mr. DIY did not use shelf lighting. Mr. DIY does not need to use shelf lighting to highlight products like Louis Vuitton, H&M and others high-class store. So I would like to talk about fixtures, structure, space, capture a mood or downplay unwanted features. Mr. DIY used planograms to lay out its products. Many customers were attracted due to product visual appeal and it also helped customers to take the products they want. Products were laid out in a tidy and clean way. Planograms layout capture the mood of customer to buy it even though at first they don't have any intention to buy it. Now I would like to talk about fixtures consistent with the merchandise and the overall ambience. Fixtures are consistent with the merchandise because it uses wall fixtures to display out their products. Lay out more products compared to other fixtures and it also saves more place. Overall, the ambience of the store is very compact and nice. Now I would like to talk about fixtures, type of image portrait and presentation method. Two types of merchandise presentation method used were shelving and tagging. Shelving shows merchandise in a neat, clean and organized manner. Customer can take the item on the display and put them back easily. Another type of presentation method is shelving. Shelving is used to show small-sized objects. The area was clean, neat and orderly appearance. Every product was hung up according to their colors, brand and style. Now I would like to talk about layout. Store layout help draw customer throughout the store, any dead area in the store. Store layout help to draw the customer. This is because customer can easily view through the store because Mr. DIY used look layout to place its products. Customer can find the products they want without wasting a lot of time because at the stairs got written down what they saw at first and second floor. I would like to talk layout any dead area in the store. Mr. DIY got a few dead areas. This is because Mr. DIY don't have more space to put and they were forced to put it at a blind spot. As a result, customer did not notice the products and products located at that area will not be able to sold out. Now I would like to talk about layout facilitated purchase. The arrangement facilitates buying and Mr. DIY is effective since most of the items were displayed out and customer can view it and try the products before purchase. As a result, clients were happy with Mr. DIY layout and makes the purchase become more easy. Now I would like to talk layout type or layout is used. Mr. DIY used loop layout to show out its product. Loop layout is suitable for Mr. DIY store because it has many products and it also prepared different sections for each category. Customer would not waste too much time to search for the product they wanted compared to supermarket or hypermarket.
I will present the merchandising part in our retail assignments. In the first part of merchandising, I would like to present the definition of merchandising. Merchandising is the process of promoting the retail sales of products. In merchandising, we should know all these parts as well, such as feature selections, merchandise presentation methods, visual merchandising, store designs, and visual communications. Lead me to my next point, the feature selection in the merchandising. The meaning of features refers to a piece of furniture that is fixed in positions in a retail store. It is important for retailers to choose the right features for its floor plans. For the feature selections part, Mr. DIYs are using hardline features. Mr. DIYs put the hardline features which mirrors gondolas, which is racks, tables, and others. Let's turn to merchandising presentations methods in merchandising. For the merchandise presentations methods parts, Mr. DIY are using these two types of merchandise presentations methods, which is shelvings and packings. Now we come to the next point, which is visual merchandising. Visual merchandising involves the use and manipulations of artistic and digital props or sales displays as retail floor plans to engage customers and boost sales activities. For example, Mr. DIY puts the simple signage to easily give eye level for all the customers to find the products they want to buy. Alright, let's turn to the next point, which is store design in merchandising. A store that appeals to all sense of the customer will keep them hooked longer. For these reasons, a retailer should consider using a range of tangible and intangible elements as part of the store designs. In the store designs part, Mr. DIY using storefront designs, interior designs, seasonal display, and music. Next, let's move to visual communications in merchandising. For the visual communications, Mr. DIY only using signage, retail identity, institutional signage, and category signage. Last but not least, although Mr. DIY has done a good job in organized merchandise, but have the improvement could be made by Mr. DIY. First, Mr. DIY should strive to increase the varieties of products available both in terms of type of products and brands offers. Second, Mr. DIY should focus on improving the customer experience when they come into the store. Last, Mr. DIY should look for ways to reduce costs and increase profitability that all of the merchandise part.
Next, I want to talk about the promotion plan. The basic component of a Mr. DIY promotions mix are advertisements and sales promotion. The long-term promotion objective of a Mr. DIY have two. The first one is creating a positive stock image, and the second one is creating a position of being a good citizen. Mr. DIY also have two short-term promotion objectives. The first one is boosting the sale, and the second one is to encourage repeat the purchase. Mr. DIY can advertise in the social media such as Facebook and other. Then the Mr. DIY always do the sales promotion during the limited period.
Last but not least, I represented the part of human resources. In Mr. DIY, the number of employees that hiring from branches in Mr. DIY, which is 14 people. They have 6 operating department, which is supervisor, human resources, marketing staff, store assistant, cashier, and operational staff. Moving on to the next point, which is the skill level for 6 operating department is different from each other. For example, supervisor need to have positive communication skill. This is because he can routinely communicate with the team and giving them multiple jobs to accomplish and mentor them. Moreover, they have 3 shift operational hours to staff, which is 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 1 p.m. to 10 p.m., and the last shift, which is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lastly, the lunch break is 1 hour is provided to all staff. These are the appendices that we had used in this topic. That's all for today's discussion. Thank you.